You guys have just been eyeballs, in the upper bracket final. How did the game go today?
I think it went good all. Of course, we would love to beat them 2-0, but a win is a win, and we're happy to won our first 2 little matches here.
You guys are the only high seed so far that's made it to the upper bracket. I think you're going to face Monty, who came through the open qualifier, so to speak. Do you think the open qualifier teams had like a bit of an advantage yesterday coming into those games, having warmed up a little bit and being fresh on you guys are fresh on the PCs?
I think you always have a little bit of an advantage when you are playing more games, as long as it doesn't affect you and you're like take it as a negative thing that like you're playing more like, oh, we're tired or something like that. And I think as long as you just focus on that you're the team that's warmed up, I think for sure it's an advantage. But for us, it doesn't really matter. If you're a good team, you need to be able to play with or without that.
Some teams in the lower bracket are going to have to play 3 best-of-3s in a row today. How does that make you feel?
We've been there when we were playing the lands before the summer break. We also had 3 BO3s in the days easily and stuff. So it's how it is.
I think it's one thing that the European teams are quite used to from these online grinds. I think North American teams, for example, they look at 3 BO3s a day and they think that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't play 3 BO3s if you win, I guess. So then you can just win your matches.
That's true. Are you surprised with some of the results this weekend?
Yeah, I think I am a little bit, but I think also some of the rosters are a bit new. For example, Passion UA / Old Complexity or whatever you want to call them is a bit new. So yeah, I thought they would win the matches and stuff for sure.
And speaking of new rosters, I guess you guys have had quite a lot of changes this year. You've had 3 new players, a new coach. You're one of the longest tenure players now, obviously alongside Crims, who nobody will probably ever overtake. Do you guys feel like you're finally settled in a roster now?
Hopefully, but I mean, there's nothing that I'm part of deciding anything like that. But yes, there's been many changes, and of course, every time one little, it might from the outside seem like a little change if it's only one player here and there. But I think for like a team dynamic, it's a lot. When you're changing coaches mid-season or right now we were playing the start of this season without a 5th player, so we're playing with like stand-ins and stuff, and yeah, I think it can be really tough sometimes for sure. But I think the more you play together, the more consistent you're able to be.
Yeah. Looking into the games ahead, you guys are obviously facing Monty. How do you feel about that matchup?
I'm really happy to play them, honestly, mostly because Afro is there, and I really like Afro. Like, he's one of my favorite people, so hopefully he will shout at me or something like that, so I can shout a little bit back. But other than that, for me, I don't really care about who we play. I think almost all the teams here is somewhat around the same level, so it's just about who shows up in a day. Like, we can easily lose the game if we don't show up, and I also think we can win, of course, if we show up.
Great. Thank you very much.